Do you have any thoughts about minimalism as a lifestyle?
Minimalism has been forced on me to some extent by economics. I'd rather not spend my time working, making money is not my highest priority. When you don't have a lot of money to get everything you need, then you realize you have to recycle and reuse things as much as possible. So that's what I try to do here a lot. Save things and try to squeeze as much value and as many uses for the same thing as I possibly can to save money and save travel, save trips to the hardware store. Yeah, try to be efficient. I mean, it's impossible to live without money, it seems to be. I mean, I've tried to live without money as much as possible, but it's not really possible. I mean, because you have to pay taxes, you own land, you have to be able to travel, get to the store, maintain and license vehicles, and there's just a lot of different things that you have to have money for to survive. So I'm trying to decide that. So watching Stuart and Karen, right, just leap off into the unknown. I mean, they have a rough outline of what they're doing. They're going to go to Arizona. They're going to live there. They're going to buy some land, and they're getting out of this system here that's got them trapped. You know, they were seeking freedom, nice little place in the country, a little house all paid for. And then one house burned down, no insurance, rebuilt, got in debt, and then got older, got tired of working, got super tired of the debt. So they just up and sell and dissolve and make a big change and go do something else. I have escaped the debt on one hand, although I have an emotional debt to Kaya's mother, who owns half of the property. And even though her name is not on the property, you know, which gives me kind of a leg up in owning it, I still feel like I'm in debt to somebody for being here because of the cost of the land and the money. So, and it's kind of constantly shifting and changing. So what are the trade-offs, what I'm getting at, what are the trade-offs of just being here in my trap as opposed to just bailing like Stuart and Karen?
Right, because you said earlier this place was meant to be your escape.
Yeah.
But then you said
so I finally achieved. Yeah, I finally achieved my dream. Go to an area, lots of public land, lots of big land ownership, a wilderness area, and a Native American reservation. This was my dream, to get as far away from what I considered the rat race, the madness.
You can whittle down what is required and what is just excess. And I think it'd be better if more people did that, and then you end up appreciate what you have a lot more.
I think people can get life from being minimalist too. Like, you kind of get something from being like, yeah, which is fine. Everyone has their things and everything, but I think you can even take that to an unhealthy balance. And then it almost makes you judge other people who aren't minimalistic. Sometimes.
When we started this all, we
had a house. Did you know that?
Oh yeah, we sold our house.
That's actually what started this whole thing.
Quit our jobs.
Yeah.
Got rid of 90% of our shit.
We gave away like nice furniture. Like, we were at the point of just like,
We just let it all go.
done.
Moved on.
Same.
Yeah.
Did you?
I didn't have a house, but yeah.
That's sweet.
That's the way to do it. I mean, it's easier.
Mm-hmm.
And then you don't have to. We paid off all of our debt. So now we're living basically out of our van. Our van is our home.
I also think that like ideas and like things kind of wear off on what you own. So if you keep it around, it's kind of like a remembrance of things that maybe you shouldn't be constantly being reminded of. Like, it's not a healthy thing. that's part of why I wanted to get rid of a bunch of stuff. Collecting things, I guess that's been a main thing, like women and collecting things, and I've been getting rid of things, and so it's more inspiring to like continue getting rid of things. And
Yeah, we've actually helped a lot of these older people get rid of a bunch of stuff too. We've kind of helped them on their role of decluttering their useless, unnecessary shit. Not having to worry about things is kind of nice, you know. You don't have to worry about the house. Don't have to worry about cars.
But it's an adjustment, I think.
Oh yeah.
To like getting in the swing of like not being stressed. Like for a while
Living simple.
it was like I quit my job, and that was really hard because then I was like I had been working 40 plus hours a week, and then I was like, okay, well now I'm a bum doing nothing. And then we would do the workaways, and it still kind of felt like, okay, I should be doing more, but these people are like, oh no, this is great, and it's like, okay. And so it's just this like adjustment of like going down and going down and going down, and so it's kind of in layers almost, like a process is what I keep thinking. There seem to be a lot of processes going on.
I tried it in Alaska. I tried doing that in Alaska. And kind of like that movie where the guy just ran away and farther away.
Into the wild.
Yeah, into the wild, but it failed. Kind of failed on me too. But I had a family. I had more responsibility than he had. So, you know, there's a part of me that's always trying to escape, always trying to get away from what I consider to be, you know, a mad way to live, a crazy way to live. But at the same time, I can't live with the animals and the trees totally because I'm a social animal. And all the infrastructure, you know, I've become addicted to electricity, and I drive a car, and I burn gas, and I pollute the air, and I try to keep as small of a footprint as I can. That's kind of my bottom line. So I feel like I've accomplished a lot of these goals, but at the same time, part of me feels like, well, I'm not starting a business. I'm not successful as far as turning this place into a money-making little school or business, which kind of has to be. I mean, because I'm not going to be able to maintain it. Somebody's got to take over, and is somebody going to take over my dream? I don't know. You know, or is my dream worthy enough to be like turned into something like the place is put into a trust, and Kaya and Nina and the rest of my kids run a hostel here or a school, and we just keep this place? Mm-hmm. Part of my heart, part of myself would like to give something to my children, to have something to give them. You know, this is the one kind of thing that I've been very, maybe like Karen said, very possessive of. You know, I don't want to give it up. Or should I look at it as I've been the steward of this place? I've been like Karen in her blanket.
Right.
What did she say about it? It was
like she's not the owner of the blanket; she's like the caretaker.
Yeah, so that's, you know, and that's the way I am here too. I only own it as long as I pay the taxes. And that's true with anybody that owns land. You don't just own it. There's always
it owns you, essentially.
There's always this pressure, yeah. Yes, it owns you, right? Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. To me, I guess the advantages is that I don't have to sell it. The trade-offs is that I can still, you know, walk out of here into the wilderness, you know, or do my cross-county trail, as long as my body doesn't give out, you know. So I don't know. So right now I feel like I want to stay here and maintain and just see how the drama plays out. If everything works out, I'd rather see it turn into a trust and just stay with some kind of dream, because it's a beautiful place, right? Have it like for people to come here and take a break and have a little place of refuge for a while, like me and you and Kaya. And it's always been a place of refuge. So if I can share it with other people in that sense, or be ready to just let it go, if push comes to shove, you know, I have to be ready. I can't hang on if I'm not supposed to hang on.